Many countries around the world have banned the use of polythene bags to reduce the use of plastic products. Yet we are surrounded by polythene. We are more or less aware of the adverse impact that polythene and other plastic materials have on the environment. Alternatives to polythene bags have come up repeatedly as a way to get rid of this problem. Many have started using cloth, yarn, or paper bags instead of plastic bags. But are paper or cloth bags really more environmentally friendly than plastic? According to experts, this question can be answered based on 4 factors. They are: 1. How much energy is used to make the bag during production? 2. How durable is the bag? i.e., how many times can it be reused? 3. How easy is it to recycle? 4. How quickly does it decompose or mix with the environment when thrown away? Let us know some facts about different types of bags before we compare them. Plastic bag. Polythene bags as shopping bags are an integral part of people's daily life all over the world. As we know, the materials used in making all polythene bags are not the same. There are different types, and not all plastics have the same level of damage to the environment. They vary in size and shape as they are made of different materials, such as high-density polyethylene, HDPE, low-density polyethylene, LDPE, etc. Most of our most commonly used, so-called supermarket plastic bags are made from high-density polyethylene, HDPE. According to a 2011 study by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, HDPE bags have a lower carbon footprint. But what is actually meant by carbon footprint here? This means that the production of such plastic bags is less raw material intensive than paper bags or cloth shopping bags. Their production cost is also low. Also, when they are reused, it further reduces the carbon footprint. Now you might think, plastic bags are not bad for the environment, so can they be used as much as you want? No, that is not the case. The results of the research papers are based on carbon footprint only. These types of plastic bags score very low in tests in all areas except the issue of carbon footprint. Among these, the level of water consumption and production, increase in atmospheric acidity and eutrophication of water bodies was very depressing. Its impact on human life and natural environment is dire. Such plastics can affect human health, sensitive ecosystems, acidification of forests and water bodies. Even more water body eutrophication can lead to algal growth and reduced oxygen levels in water bodies. Average carbon footprint levels begin to deteriorate after production on such bags. So we must also know the maximum number of times a bag can be reused. There are other bags made from non-woven polypropylene that have slightly different effects on the environment. Polypropylene is a polymer of plastic that is recyclable, but it can melt when carrying other products. Considering the environmental impact of conventional plastic, these bags need to be reused about 10 to 11 times. But if they don't adhere to environmental standards during post-production delivery and waste disposal, their sustainability score drops significantly compared to reusable alternatives. Cloth bag or tote bag. There is a lot of discussion and criticism about bags made of cloth. Some consider it the most eco-friendly of all carrier bags. Many have disagreed with this. According to them, the production of such bags has a high carbon footprint, which can put more pressure on the environment. So which of these statements is correct? They are most robust and durable in nature compared to other conventional carrier bags, so they can be used multiple times. But it takes a lot of energy and money from the land to grow the crops used to produce it to transport the finished bags. Only 33% of the raw material, i.e. crops used in its production, remain usable after being harvested from the land. Also, washing, bleaching, dyeing, printing and other processes consume a lot of water and electricity. According to Danish and US studies, the production of cotton totes and cloth bags consumes more energy than all conventional bags. Hence they exert maximum pressure on the environment. Moreover, recycling them is very difficult and time-consuming. Even in 2017, only 15.3% of all textiles in the United States were recycled. Bags made from organic cotton are grown without pesticides, but are worse for the environment. Since organic cotton yields are 30% lower than conventional cotton, they require 30% more water and land to produce the same amount of conventional cotton. Paper bag. Paper bags are quite controversial. Paper bags remain popular in the United States, but in the 1970s paper bags declined in popularity in the UK market because plastic bags were seen as a more durable material. According to a UK study, the environmental footprint of a paper bag needs to be reused at least 4 times based on absorption. More trees need to be cut down to produce paper bags. Because all materials used in making paper bags are harvested from forests. More than 10 million paper bags are used in the United States each year, requiring the cutting of 14 million trees. And as a result of killing trees, the amount of carbon emissions in the environment increases. Not only does the production of these bags increase the carbon emissions, but the water consumption required for its production and the use of fertilizers to grow the raw materials are also listed as costs. According to the Northern Ireland Assembly's research paper, the paper bag production process produces higher concentrations of toxic chemicals than the production of a plastic bag. Also, chemical fertilizers used for growing trees to increase its raw material production are harmful to the environment, because they cause acid rain and can mix with the water of various water bodies to increase water pollution. A paper bag takes about 4 times more water to make than a plastic carrier bag. On the other hand, paper bags are less durable than other types of bags. So if customers have to change their paper bags frequently, it will put extra pressure on the environment. Despite the low durability of paper bags, one advantage is that they decompose much faster than plastic. Paper bags are also widely recyclable. On the other hand, plastic bags take about 400 to 1,000 years to decompose. A research paper published by the Northern Ireland Assembly in 2011 states, it takes 4 times more energy to make a paper bag than to make a plastic bag. And the transport costs of paper bags are also much higher, because paper bags weigh more than plastic bags. Hence, more energy is required for its transportation. Although it is not as resistant as polythene or cloth, the positive thing about it is that it mixes easily with soil, so they can be used as fertilizer in the garden. Paper is also widely recycled, which can certainly be an argument in favor of its use. Which one to use? Studies have shown that, unlike a plastic bag, each paper bag needs to be reused at least 3 times. Here's another thing to note: a cloth bag needs to be recycled a maximum of 131 times as opposed to a plastic bag. Besides, the production of the crop used in the production of cloth bags requires intensive care, which increases its production cost manifold. Paper bags are not as durable as plastic bags, and are more prone to tearing, especially if they somehow get wet with water. A bag made of paper cannot be reused the required number of times on a regular basis due to low durability. Although it depends on how the paper bag will be used, it cannot be used as many times as plastic bags. On the other hand, cloth bag production is also the most sustainable despite being the most carbon intensive. According to Margaret Bates, professor of sustainable waste management at the University of Northampton, the key to reducing the impact of all types of bags on the environment is to ensure they are reused as much as possible, regardless of how they are made. Excessive use of any bag, be it paper, plastic, or cloth, is bound to have an adverse effect on the environment, because it creates additional pressure on the environment. So whatever a bag is made of, it has to ensure maximum use. So use any reusable bag instead of disposable bag. That's all for today. See you in another video. If you enjoy the video and found it informative, then please like the video and let us know your opinion in the comment box. Never forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon next to it. Share the video if we earn it. Thanks for watching.